They won't tell you this. But toxic people are terrified of a very specific type of person. Not the loud one, not the aggressive one, not the person who argues back. They fear the quiet one. Because silence is unpredictable. Silence can't be manipulated. Silence doesn't reveal weakness. If you've ever noticed toxic people suddenly becoming nervous around you, over-explaining, trying to provoke reactions, or slowly disappearing from your life, it's not an accident. You're probably doing something silently that makes them uncomfortable. In this video, I'll reveal 8 quiet habits that psychologically intimidate toxic people without you saying a single word. No confrontation, no drama, no revenge, just control. Let's begin. Toxic people survive on reaction, anger, defensiveness, emotional explosions. That's their fuel. When they insult you, provoke you, or test boundaries, they expect one thing: instant response. But you don't give it. You pause, you breathe, you think, and that delay does something dangerous to them psychologically. Their brain starts racing. Did I go too far? Did it work? Why aren't they reacting? Silence forces toxic people to sit alone with uncertainty, and uncertainty feels like loss of control. The moment you stop reacting instantly, you stop being programmable. They fear people they can't emotionally hijack. Healthy people explain. Toxic people demand explanations. They want you to justify your choices, your boundaries, your silence, your independence, because explanations give them access. But you don't over-explain. You say, "I've decided. That doesn't work for me. I'm not available." And then silence. This drives toxic people insane. Why? Because explanations are hooks, and you've removed every hook. They can't twist your words. They can't argue logic. They can't gaslight clarity. No explanation equals no leverage. That's fear. Toxic people talk a lot. They overshare. They brag. They lie. They contradict themselves. You don't interrupt. You don't challenge. You don't correct. You observe. And observation is dangerous. Because while they're busy revealing patterns, you're collecting data. Tone shifts, body language, inconsistencies, manipulation cycles. They feel it. They sense that you're watching. Not emotionally, but strategically. Toxic people fear those who see them clearly, but don't expose them, because that means you're choosing control over chaos. This one terrifies them. Toxic people want guilt, fear, anger, validation. You give none. Your tone stays calm. Your face stays relaxed. Your energy stays grounded. No emotional spikes. No visible wounds. To a toxic person, emotional neutrality feels like invisibility. They don't know if they matter, if they're winning, if they're losing. And when they can't read you, they can't control you. Neutrality equals psychological armor. Toxic people weaponize closure. They leave confusion on purpose, so you'll chase answers. You don't. You accept silence. You accept ambiguity. You accept endings without explanations. This flips the power dynamic. Now they wonder, why aren't they reaching out? Why don't they care? They expected obsession. They got independence. Nothing scares a toxic person more than realizing they were forgettable. No speeches, no threats, no emotional declarations, just behavior. You stop replying as fast. You limit access. You leave earlier. You stop sharing personal details. Boundaries without announcements feel brutal to toxic people because there's nothing to argue against. They feel the wall, but can't attack it. Quiet boundaries say, I don't need your permission to protect myself. That's power. Toxic people sense neediness like blood in water. Approval, reassurance, attention. You stopped seeking it. Your confidence is internal. Your worth isn't negotiable. When they criticize you, you don't rush to defend. When they withhold praise, you don't chase it. This removes their currency. And when toxic people lose currency, they lose influence. Fear follows. No final speech. No emotional collapse. No revenge post. You just disappear. Gracefully, quietly, completely. This destroys toxic people psychologically because they wanted control, chaos, reaction. They got silence. Your absence becomes louder than any argument. And that silence follows them. Here's the truth they never say out loud. Toxic people don't fear strength. They fear self-control. They fear people who don't react, don't explain, don't chase, don't beg. Quiet habits don't just protect you, they intimidate. If this video resonated, it means you're already dangerous. You just didn't know it yet. Stay quiet. Stay aware. Stay untouchable.